Just 4 years ago, with a team of co-founders and 100 years of combined drone experience, we launched AreaLoop. Since then, we've built one of the largest urban drone networks in the world, approaching 50,000 flights in multiple cities like Dallas and Detroit, with contracts for 10,000 flights a day. This flight you're seeing is transporting medical samples, a 1.5-hour ground route flown in just 7 minutes. An integral part of cities, beyond proof of concept, a proof of impact. Cities like Detroit budget over $11 million a year for emergency response drones. Private companies spend millions more on monitoring and logistics. After talking to hundreds of mayors, first responders, and companies, we uncovered a key insight. They need more drone services, but don't want to operate their drones. They want on-demand aerial footage for fires and crashes, ultra-fast blood or medicine delivery, live infrastructure monitoring, all as a service. So we built the first drone-as-a-service platform on demand at the touch of a button. How often do you think a police or fire department drone is used in your city? Once a week? Twice a month? One mayor told us plainly, "Our drones sit idle 90% of the time. It's a headache to manage them. Can you just take them and provide the service?" That was our light bulb moment. Cities and companies pour billions into drones, yet millions remain underutilized. Perfect conditions for a shared asset revolution. AreaLoop's platform delivers exactly that. Multi-use drones, multi-drone ports, and automation, maximizing asset utilization, slashing costs 10x. At AreaLoop, we realized what others missed. Drones for logistics, monitoring, and emergency response can run on the same platform. By solving real-world problems first, we've protected valuable IP that competitors will struggle to replicate. Multi-use drones, from long-range VTOLs to agile multicopters, capable of carrying payloads or sensors and streaming live data. Iconic drone ports, co-designed with Lava.net, the firm behind the NASA Moon Base and other iconic landmarks. Automation systems, AI-powered fleet management, rovers, lockers, and airspace deconfliction for efficiency and safety. A unique concept of operations that differentiates us from most competitors. Our vertical integration lets us move fast, scale smart, and deliver the entire platform as a service. The drone industry is still fragmented. Amazon Zipline and Google's Wing focus only on logistics, while Skydio and Otel only do monitoring. But we realized it's one market, not two. Zipline can't share ports, Google's Wing can't swap coffee for a camera, and Skydio can't carry medical samples, yet cities share the same public roads. So we built a shared aerial network serving logistics, monitoring, and emergency response on a vertically integrated platform that competitors would need years and of millions to replicate. We're deploying a full drone network in the city of Samborondon to move 10,000 daily ground orders to the air while supporting police, fire, and emergency services from the same ports. We've aligned every key stakeholder: El Rosado, similar to Walmart; Defer, CVS; Delivery Hero, world's #2 delivery app; plus tech partners Mitsubishi's Enimil, IDB, and Totem, LATAM's largest monitoring firm. Remember, we showcased 50,000 total flights. Now we're contracted for 10,000 orders a day. Reducing traffic and emissions, saving lives. We're already executing a similar project in Detroit. This isn't just proof of impact, it's a seismic shift in urban life. In Colombia, we serve the nation's largest energy client, worth $9.3 billion of GDP. They switched from legacy drones to our satellite-enabled platform, slashing operating costs. Ecuador, Peru, and the US are following, with 20x growth potential from signed contracts. In 2024, our tech helped third parties prevent $20 million in infrastructure losses. From our Samborondón port, we safeguard Ecuador's $7.3 billion shrimp industry. Also support police patrols and fly medical deliveries for DFARE, $1 billion pharma. For 2025, we already have more lease orders than our current manufacturing capacity. As AWS monetized underutilized servers and Uber unlocked underutilized cars, AreaLoop is turning underutilized airspace and drones into a shared robotics platform. We offer a plug-and-play hardware-as-a-service platform. Drones and infrastructure cities or third parties run on their own. In Detroit, agencies spend $11 million a year on drones, and the private sector spends even more. Globally, 6,000 similar cities represent a $66 billion annual obtainable market, SOM. High costs limit drone adoption. Our shared assets model cuts costs 10x, unlocking mass access and expanding TAM into the trillions. Starting in LATAM gave us an edge. Full city drone ops and leading tech built for real stakeholder needs at a fraction of the cost. Since last December, Europe has released Sail 3 and the US is finalizing Part 108, unlocking large-scale urban drone ops in the world's biggest markets. US bans on Chinese drones mean billions in DJI and Autel replacements, a once-in-a-generation opportunity we're ready to capture. Like metro systems in the sky, the first one usually wins. That's why we're accelerating deployments. We're already flying in Detroit, Dallas, Samborondón, and Quito, and in talks with Miami, Medellin, Madrid, Abidjan, Mexico City, and more. We have multiple 36-month contracts, are seeing ROI in under 9 months, and project over $2.5 million in ARR by the end of 2025. A typical police or firefighter drone costs $50,000 plus $50,000 a year to operate. Most departments run 5 drones, $500,000 per agency, or $10 million per city on average. AreaLoop delivers better tech as a service at a fraction of the cost. We're unit profitable and have met or exceeded projections 3 years in a row. By fractionalizing drone access, we make aerial robotics 10x more accessible, unlocking a true blue ocean opportunity. Our team has independently led 14 startups, some to multi-million-dollar exits, bringing vast industry experience to execute our audacious vision, an origin story spanning over 22 years. We are raising our A round to expand our manufacturing capacity, enhance service operations, and execute our Samborondón and Detroit projects. This funding will kickstart the next phase of our exponential growth. It's humbling to lead a company that reduces emissions, delivery times, while enhancing emergency response. We believe it's one of the most meaningful transformations in urban infrastructure since the invention of the automobile. Billions invested in space exploration benefit 1% of humanity. AreaLoop is unlocking the space above our cities to benefit the other 99%. We have the team, vision, passion, and contracts. We need the fuel. Let's connect.